I'm Michael Che.
And I'm Colin Jost, and we've got a little secret. Actually, it's a pretty big secret.
Well, now you gotta give the people something.
No, I'm not saying a word.
Oh, then people won't know to tune in. Come on, tell them a little.
Like how we're hosting a comedy event streaming only on Peacock.
Exactly.
Or how it's called New York After Dark, and it's a comedy show that only features drop-in comics.
Boom, you nailing it, dude.
Michael Che's phone number's...
Whoa, hey.
New York After Dark. It's some kind of comedy thing, and it's streaming now, only on Peacock.
You love it.
As a podcast network, our first priority has always been audio and the stories we're able to share with you. But at Realm, we also sell some pretty cool merch, and organizing that was made both possible and easy with Shopify. When you think about successful businesses like Allo or Allbirds or Skims, an often overlooked secret is the business behind the business that makes selling and, for shoppers, buying simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. That's because nobody does selling better than Shopify. It's the home of the #1 checkout on the planet. And the not-so-secret secret that's definitely worth talking about is that Shop Pay boosts conversions up to 50%. That's more happy customers and way more sales going. If you're hoping to grow your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling, on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more, sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout we use with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/realm, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/realm to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/realm.
Bloody heck. Trevor, take us up! Take us up!
Right! Hey mate, you've done it! Oh! We're up!
Boris, what can we do?
Hey mate! Just keep an eye down there on the engine! There's not much we can do now, Ze. At least if we crash from up here, we'll probably all survive.
Probably all survive.
M8 will survive.
No, I'm sure our friend M8 will survive. Reese, how are you holding up?
Things are looking okay, Dr. Z, but I would not like to carry this many passengers on a long-haul journey.
No, you're completely right, and if I find anyone back there touching my things... No, look. Trevor, they better still be all in their place. Tell me you haven't moved my things.
Z, I made a point of whenever I went into your room, whenever I absolutely had to move...
You went in my room?
And I made a point of not doing that,
Trevor,
yes.
we are going to have to talk about this later. Reese, please isolate all instances of Trevor walking around my room. I will review them later.
Heck, Reese, just remember what I said, okay?
No secrets, Reese. No secrets.
I'm sorry, Trevor. Z is right.
Oh, well, look, my room got damaged and I needed to sleep some... We can talk about this when we land. Hello and welcome, everybody, to that throbbing bass line, those dim lights, the pulsating bodies, and the
wow,
and the suspiciously long lines for every cubicle in the bathroom that we call the Backwater Bastards in space.
In space.
I am your Dungeon Master for the evening, and with me, as ever, we have the players. There is Daniel, a.k.a. Dr. Z, the Psychic Jellyfish.
What are they doing in that cubicle? Will they hurry up? Some of us actually need to use the bathroom.
And Tay, a.k.a. Cleo deCap, the Explosive Expert Bear, and M8, the dense little synth angel.
Just having a squeeze, mate. What's that? What a squeeze? That's what they're doing in that cubicle, right? And then...
And leading us, as always, through this hedonistic story that we have been telling in the deepest, darkest depths of your imagination. It is the dangerous.
The unhealthy.
Oh, it's the bad.
The precarious.
It's the treacherous.
The unsafe.
And the risky. It's DM, Dungeon Master, that's right. Dick Dynamite.
Thank you very much.
Today's word was dangerous.
Yes. There you go, Dick.
Bad.
Try and get yourself back on track after all of this.
Oh, no problem whatsoever.
Okay.
By the way, a weak match for dangerous is Dynamite.
Oh,
It was foretold.
It was foretold in scriptures long ago.
You know,
foretold.
like in the sort of the original initial sort of draft sketches of the stage name, I was maybe going to be Dick Dangerous for a while.
Oh. What made you switch?
Oh.
Well, Dynamite sounds a lot better.
It does. Dick
Dick
Dynamite.
Dangerous.
Dick Dangerous sounds like a 90s action movie, though.
Dynamite comes out faster.
It does. Dynamite rolls off the tongue easier. Dick Dynamite.
Easier to say. Dick Dangerous is like, I don't know.
Dick
Sounds-
Dangerous
Four
asks
syllables.
you to slow down and consider what you're saying. Dick Dangerous. Dick Dynamite.
Dick Dangerous wears a trench coat.
Yeah.
I mean, Dick Danger, or maybe if Danger my middle name, Dick Danger Dynamite is,
Whoa.
Well, okay, there you go. You've come all the way around.
Whoa. That's,
to
you know what
reinvent
that
yourself.
is? That's portentous.
Not me
Another
looking up
weak
that
Danger
word.
match.
is my middle name.
DM Dick Dynamite, we're kind of in a bit of a rough spot right now in the story because you've just revealed to us that Cleo is alive.
Yes.
Maybe.
Well, how about we just roll that recap music?
Here it comes.
Yeah.
Dr. Ze and Boris, along with their companion M8, have finally reunited with Trevor, piloting Reese the Grey Dragon, their ship, bringing back all of Ze's collection, his honey boy, and news that Cleo is alive. Z hasn't had a chance to even worry about any of the former stuff because the latter is suddenly weighing on his mind. A second chance. They thought Cleo was dead. They thought they'd lost her, and now she needs their help. Getting out of this situation, saving Thespa's people as best as possible, and leaving seems to be of the utmost importance now. But things aren't that simple, as they have a ship full to burst of synth defectors. Meanwhile, the tunnels beneath the city are also full of these synth defectors who are making their way back over to Thespa's side of the station. Meanwhile, across space, on a BioLife command ship, Cleo and Robin, her new, strange and seemingly immortal friend, or at least fellow prisoner, have begun an escape attempt from the dungeons in the bowels of the ship. However, they've just opened a door and come face to face with dozens of mercenary guards. As the door opens and they're faced with all of these mercenaries, Cleo is able to hold her shield up, huge tower shield peeled off the wall, a gun in the other hand, Robin holding a rifle. How do you want to do this?
I closed the door.
Actually,
I'm
the
being
most genius
honest.
move. Yeah.
I am being honest.
No, that's like so good.
I closed the door.
Sometimes the simplest actions are the best actions.
It's like when you really get in trouble,
Oh, yeah.
you just go,
No,
No.
not today.
Wrong door.
and then I close the door and I'm gonna look at Robin. Robin.
Door starts opening. You see them all like, nah, door closes.
No, they can't do this. Robin. Did you get a head count? I saw just an uninterrupted line of maybe 20.
I think maybe even up to 30, yes.
Yeah, all right. Well,
But surely you were a match for at least 10.
what do you want to do? Are we making it? Are we? I mean, I ain't nothing.
I'll let you on to a little secret, Cleo.
Okay.
If you can get me, or at least the majority of my body, through the door behind all those soldiers,
Yeah.
then they are all dead.
All right. You mean like throw you?
If that's what works best.
Well, Robin, I mean, every day I learn something new about you. We have howdied, but we haven't shook. That's the truth of it. Now, you're probably right. I could probably take about 10. I'm gonna get real ripped up. But maybe in the commotion, maybe I could just toss you on the shield.
Behind the door, you can hear the mercenaries reforming. They've broken their line. Some of them go, as some of them are moving up closer to the door. They're changing their positions. Now they know that you won't be opening the door to spring their trap. They're planning to open it themselves. It sounds like they are just outside. The only thing they are waiting for is for the rest of them to get in optimum position to storm into the corridor.
Okay, while they're doing that, I grab Robin and I open the door really fast and I throw him.
I absolutely adore this.
I just look at Robin and I'm like, all right. And then we're gonna have to do this quick. And I'm just gonna sweep open the door and I'm gonna hurl Robin. And then I'm gonna close it just so I can see a little bit out.
Okay, so give me a strength roll for your Robin throwing. I'm also going to want an endurance roll because you are going to get shot a bunch. And whether or not you manage to stay standing and not fucking if you can't reach the button, you can't close the door. But if you manage to stay standing, then you can.
Okay, and I just want to be clear that this is not a betrayal. Robin told me to do this, so this is a friend move.
Robin asked this.
This is an assistance, not a betrayal.
I mean, Robin seems
Stating my
fairly
intentions.
confident that he will survive pretty much anything, and he probably has reason to believe that, being a bio-life prisoner for
I'm on
fucked
board.
up experiments for however long.
I am here to help.
So we got a 14 on the strength roll.
Let's fucking go.
There we go.
And let's get a durability roll as well for Cleo's firm standing.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But it's
that one's a
so
9.
close. Hey,
Well,
forever.
This is going to be dependent on my rolls a little bit as well, because if you don't get shot the fuck up, then
So
you won't.
14 strength.
Yeah.
Good. 9 durability. Not as good.
All right, so Cleo.
Pretty all right.
It's pretty all right, but it's,
Cleo lowers her shield for a moment, taps the button, opens the door, picks up Robin,
hurls it.
and as the door opens, you see the mercenaries are getting themselves into position, but
Like a
they
paper
are
airplane.
professionals, and even though they're not ready, they change their plans and they start firing straight down at Cleo. As Cleo just hurls, swinging with both arms, throws Robin over the top of them. You can see that during this time they have moved down closer, preparing to fill the corridor with their 20 to 30 bodies. This does, however, give you the advantage that there is not as much room to clear to get Robin past them. So as Cleo flings Robin tucks in deep, taking a few blasts, blood flying up against the walls, but he lands heavily on the ground and gets up, half crawling, half running for the door, taking blasts in the back as some of the mercenaries fire at him, but most of them are firing straight down at the huge, threatening Cleo in the doorway. Now I'm gonna roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I see a 20 in there.
I see a 20 in there, yeah.
There's a natural 20. There's also 6 hits.
It's 4 19s.
Which
shit.
What is this?
This is
Cleo.
You see a nat 1 though.
This is cheating.
Cleo
I think it's
plants her feet to avoid getting just torn to pieces and knocked over. Her arm reaching up to try and close the door as quickly as possible after throwing Robin, but then 6 blaster bolts catch her in the chest, in the arm, and one leg. One hits her right in the forehead as she drops to the floor, taking...
Nuh-uh. For real?
Yeah, stop doing huge amounts of damage.
11 points of damage.
Bloody hell.
Oh no, wait, guys.
Cleo has just dropped down to 0.
Whoa.
And she didn't manage to close the door either. As Cleo drops down, consciousness fading, not even peeking through a little crack in the door as her plan was, but instead looking on the floor past the legs of these soldiers as her vision goes hazy, looking past them all as Robin holding a gaping wound on his back, lurches through the door on the far side. She sees mercenaries moving in around her prone body, guns all pointed at her as she feels life fading from her. Robin turns around, grins at Cleo, gives her a cheeky little salute.
No.
And as Cleo is passing out from the pain, from the loss of blood, she has a brief moment where she notices the mercenaries are all walking back into the room they came from, lining themselves up along the wall, dropping their guns, aside from one of them, who holds their gun up, executioner style, at the line of mercenaries in front of them, and begins, one by one, executing their fellow mercenaries in front of Cleo's eyes as she fades out from consciousness.
Okay.
Dang.
Well, don't get in front of Robin.
Yeah.
Alright, heck, I'm gonna bring us down. Does Thespa have... where are we gonna take all these people?
As long as we're on the other side of the wall, Trevor, I don't think it's going to matter. That entire synth army seems to just be turning on itself.
Alright, well, everybody, I'm gonna bring everyone down here. Not sure where we go from here, but, yeah. Right. Oh, right there. Okay, there's, some sort of big, landing field right there.
That's the sports field, Trevor.
Well, that's perfect
that's
then, isn't it?
That's Discord.
Okay, well, I'm landing on it. So, I hope nobody's attached to this grass because it's going to get singed.
Great.
It's a bit of a shame, but, yeah, fair enough.
People are attached to the grass, Trev. Oh, he's burnt it.
He's burnt it. Well, there goes next season.
The thing you don't understand, Trevor, is that whoever's doing the maintenance on these grounds has put a lot of time and effort into the perfect pits for playing Discord. And yeah, okay, look, we don't really do the whole team sports thing over in First Snare and Zarg, Boris. So, alright, I admit it, I don't get it, and I've ruined another thing.
That is correct, Trevor. You have thoroughly ruined this. Okay, well, everyone congratulate Trevor for ruining the immaculate pitch that was the Discord field in order to save your lives.
Yeah, well done, Trevor.
Well, thank you for saving our lives, at least.
Well done, then.
Thanks, Trev.
I was really looking forward to next season, Trevor.
Emmy doesn't get it.
And as the synths all slowly file their way out of the Grey Dragon, milling about on the Discord field, communication comes in on the main radio, on the main comms unit. Bleep, 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 bleep. Oh, I guess I'll get this then.
Yes, you probably should.
As Trevor pushes the button, a holographic image of Thespa appears once again above your communicator.
Right. My children have collapsed the tunnels behind us. It's 100 years of work destroyed, but, well, we got the people out.
How many were left behind?
Are you sure you really want to know that number, Z?
No, you're probably right. What can we do now, though? What's the next plan of attack? Thespa, I have to be honest. I've been given new information. Someone who I thought was lost to us may still be out there, requiring our help immediately, and so I am here to help you get through this moment. But as soon as we find any kind of... myself, Boris, and Trevor, along with Reese, we must go.
Fair enough. Right, come meet me at the town hall.
We'll see you there.
Oh, well, we're doing this on foot then, or,
We don't have anything cool to run around on, do we?
No.
No, yeah.
You don't even have the MAX at the moment.
I mean, we could take Jordan, but,
Do you have the Red Rover?
Oh, yeah, is the Red Rover there, or no?
You didn't leave the Red Rover on the asteroid, did you?
I think we did leave the Red Rover somewhere.
That was what you left on the asteroid, I think. Or did Boris have a little thing as well? I forget.
The fishbowl.
He left a little car.
It's all right. We don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, let's take... Yes, we're going foot. Look, at least we can try and help find homes for all these people on the journey. Right, you lot. All of you. We're en route to go see Thespa now.
Well then, I guess we should.
You're on the other side of the wall. I do encourage you to not travel back over that wall to try and find or save anyone else. It's been difficult enough to get you here.
Well, they're all dead, aren't they?
I don't say this because I want you to go out there and start fighting again. But no, not everyone. There are still those that could use help. But there's not much we can do from this side.
What? We're coming along. Yeah, we're coming along.
Of course, there's the little fucking like.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, see?
And so, trudging through the streets of Garcia, following along behind Z, M8, Trevor and Boris, a procession of synths clunking their way along. Many simply conscripts from Garcia, but also a few defectors who actually arrived here with the synth army, who are the most wide-eyed looking around this side of the station, realizing that a different way of life might well exist and, well, might have to be their future. One sidles up next to M8, however.
You offered sanctuary.
Oh, I'm M8.
You are M8.
I'm just this is so sad.
It was sad.
Yeah, sanctuary. Yeah. We've got a place. It's small, and we're not the only ones there.
Good. I cannot stay here. I've done terrible things to this station.
What?
It wasn't your fault, though. You were conscripted.
This is not my place.
I understand. This was not a place for many of us. And the next place, it might not be for you either. But you should come and see it first.
I will. And I know some of my compatriots also feel the same way.
Right now, the best thing we can do is to find everyone that wants sanctuary, gather them, and warn the rest of where we've gone.
Nice. So after a time, you all make your way downtown. You you arrive at the town hall, where Thespa and some members of her clutch are standing outside and wait. You see Sid, the diminutive synth, has landed the MAX here as well, and milling about there are dozens upon dozens of synths, many of whom sort of looking gleeful, being free once again here on Garcia Station, some even picking up spray cans and repainting one another in basic, colourful designs to reaffirm their freedom from the synth army. But standing in a corner, all on their own, there are some of the true defectors as well, people who arrived on Garcia as members of the synth army, and they all look the most awkward of all, having escaped and not knowing what to do with themselves. But before you can really mull on that too much, Thespa motions for you to come over.
All right then. We have most of the people down beneath us in the tunnels. Those that were able to be ferried over by ship or through the gates are gathering here. I'm not sure what the army is going to do, though. They're hailing me. They want peace talks. I think we all know that we can't really trust those.
Perhaps there's a way, though. A way that we can force these peace talks to mean more than what they planned them to be. Sometimes, on the ship, if we're trying to enforce chores, we make them public. So that way, you owe it to each other to start doing them. Maybe if we were to broadcast these peace talks, they would be forced to stick to their word, or everyone would know them to be liars.
The guy's a heckin' genius, Ma.
That might just work, actually, Z. Alright, let's get on this and make sure we broadcast it to the entire army and all of Garcia.
Oh, I've got one better for you. One moment. Ugh, I hate this bloody part. Let's try and find Z. Yes, M8, let's find Z.
Oh, yeah, nah, mate's right. That little hacker, Z. Z1, I believe.
Z2, I believe it, but look, it's in the eye of the ball. Let's just get in contact with Z. Thesper, please, do not consider anything less of me for this part. I've got his private number. Yes?
I can see the pain in your face, for real.
And I'll use my private phone number that I've not given out to anyone, not even Boris, to call Z.
The phone, well, the communicator barely rings before it's picked up.
LOL. This was always going to happen, Z.
Yes, well...
You need me again?
Oh, why do you have to rub it in so much? Look, if you... let's cut with the pretense. Yes, I need your help again. All of Synthdom needs your help again.
What's the trick?
Do what you do best. Make this next conversation that you're going to eavesdrop in public to everyone.
LOL? Everyone?
Vesper. This is like making a deal with a genie. We need to be careful how we answer this. There will be side effects that we do not yet understand because Z here is an untrustworthy little bastard.
I just want a chance to show you what I can do, Z2.
Yes, I know. Z is a little mischief maker.
I don't care who hears these talks if they're the ones that are gonna break their deal.
Right. Okay then, Z.
One moment, LOL. This is going to be and done.
Always the show off. There we are, Thesper. Now, at least if they do break their deal, it won't be on you.
Thesper strolls back inside the building with the rest of you in slow pursuit, walks into her office, lowers herself into the chair, slams a fist down on the communicator that's been ringing non-stop as a huge, imposing, well-armored synth appears holographically at the desk. What is it then, Captain?
Your forces have infringed upon our territory.
As have yours on mine. Some of the people that I've rescued here are listed as being citizens on this side of the wall, as you well know.
Perhaps.
There's no perhaps about it. Your people have been raiding this side and taking mine. Do you deny it?
Of course. However, these hostilities cannot continue. Our quarrel is not with you and your people, but with the Emperor of the Terrans.
Well, at least we can agree on that.
I suggest an immediate and lasting ceasefire.
My people have withdrawn. No one is firing upon you anymore, so what do you want?
We are bringing in the Armada. There will be a blockade around this portion of mid-space.
What? You can't do. You cut us off from everything.
It is already in motion. We ask your people, including those you have rescued, and all conscripts we have taken will be surrendered back into your care. However, you will be annexed to one side of Garcia. No one will leave. No one will enter.
Okay.
Excuse me. Down here.
You? One of the old ones.
Thank you, yes. And by the way, proof that you've lifted a mate from the wrong side. Just a thought. But anyway, M8 is wondering why a blockade and why here if you are after the Emperor of the Terran space. Why are you bringing more troops to this place?
I guess you don't know what the Terrans have been up to.
Perhaps not.
Notes?
Fucking people of the
Physical
pod.
paper.
Dick is going into an envelope right now. Dick is going
He's
into an envelope.
breaking the usual mind palace and going to a physical paper palace.
He is going. He has an envelope full of documents.
Documentation.
He is going into an envelope of documents right now.
Obviously, the Queen of Wraithmoon has moved in on mid-space. We have taken basic fortifications here, close to home. You do really think the Emperor has not been doing the same?
That may be true. M8 does not meddle in the affairs of Terrans.
As we speak, the Terrans are taking Prospect Town.
Oh shit.
Their forces greatly outnumber that we have here. This cannot be allowed.
You will return all of my people.
That is what we are offering. It is simple logic. Every defector that escapes, we lose. Every defector that we kill, we lose. Every one of our troops that a defector kills, we lose. Better to return them home to you.
Well, I'm glad this exercise hasn't been a total waste. The amount of people on both sides lying dead over there now. Was it all worth it? These aren't soldiers to be thrown away in battle, Commander. These are the free people of Garcia.
Exactly. And Commander, if you could have your communications people please look over the current broadcast over Garcia and out into midspace. I think you might find it a little bit interesting.
What have you done?
We have broadcasted this to all of midspace. So this contract is sealed with everyone.
Scramble the communications.
I would actually like you to do that, please. Oh, I'm going to laugh so much if you can't, but also if you can. I win either way.
You can't do it? Never matter. We will be true to our bargain. However, the embargo on Garcia will begin shortly. Our ships are in transit.
Nah, mate. The embargo will have to wait because we must depart the station.
I think you should let them, Captain. You won't enjoy having them around.
That's fair dinkum on that.
Fine.
It's
The agitators can leave, but next time we meet, I may not be so generous.
Well, let's hope we don't run into you again then. Right, see you later then.
Commander, we'll be expecting our people returned to us. At this gate, I'm sending coordinates. Be prompt, won't you, darling? Ta-ta. And with that, Thesper hangs up the communication. Z, M8, and the others, thank you. You achieved a lot today.
Well, I hope we managed to do something. I feel like wish we could have done more, but we've just heard that one of ours is in danger. And I'm sure you understand.
I can deal with these synths, especially if they stay true to their words and return our people. Maybe we only have half a station here to work with, but when we work together, we can do a lot here.
There's more than half. Out there, in the universe, we are watching.
M8 is out there.
Right then, are there any supplies that you need before you're gone? Oh, that will be my department. Yes, actually, so the Grey Dragon, we are going to need some refills for the food replicator. It would be good if you could replace, some of the explosive kits we lent out. I mean, Cleo be wanting those.
Oh my God, Trevor, you're embarrassing me so much.
And if we could perhaps get some help repairing the damage from all the shoddy repair work that you've been doing over these last few months, Trevor.
What? It was buried when you left it, Z. At least I dug it up.
Yeah, well, I thought you were all dead.
There's a bit of sand in there. There's a bit of sand.
Right, and now apparently there's sand in there.
Don't worry, Trevor. I can get it all zip safe again. Don't you worry.
As you all sort of round up, Trevor, Boris, Z, standing in one corner, M8, looking about at the defectors, those who left the Synth army, who don't themselves have a home here in Garcia, many of whom don't know what else to do other than follow. And as they come out of the corner, looking nervously towards him, M8 counts their numbers.
Ooh.
And I'm going to roll some dice here because...
What dice are you rolling?
So I'm going for 4d20.
Okay.
Ooh.
So this could vary quite a lot, but...
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
What is that? We've got a 15, a 10, 14, and a 9. That is 48.
There we go.
Synths.
Okay. 48 new residents of the sanctuary.
May need a few more ships, though, for you.
Yes, they won't all fit on M8's little ship.
Well, maybe that's okay.
Yeah, nah. It's a bit of a dog's breakfast for me.
There you go, you got it in.
No, that's good. That's actually perfect.
Yeah.
Vesper, it's a bit of a dog's breakfast for me to ask. M8 knows. But
You want a transport?
perhaps an extra one. And we will bring it back when you need it most.
There's no need to bring it back, M8. These people fought to help save mine. They turned against their own to help save my people. Wherever they want to go, if it's with you that they belong, then we'll arrange something. But find one of the A-class transports, one that can defend itself. Yes, shields.
Oh.
Well, it needs to fit at least 50, doesn't it?
M8's got a small transport, but...
Right, don't you worry. We'll have one sent over.
Dead set.
Oh.
Thank you, Vesper.
Well, it's a little bit awkward, perhaps, but we're parked over on the sports field over there, so I guess everything can just be sent in that general direction.
Oh, Trevor, missed you.
Yes, Trevor managed to land on the sports field.
I'm very sorry, Vesper. I think that this Discord season has been ruined.
Oh, bloody hell. Trevor, you already just got back here and you're already breaking hearts. Ugh, and minds, and bodies, souls, Trevor. The souls you have broken for the season have broken.
All right. Well, yeah, come on. Let's go.
Yes, we will go. Give them back their Discord field.
And so, the three bastards,
A
along with
dog's
M8,
breakfast was had.
and M8, and close to 50 renegade synths walk their way back from the back from the city hall over to the Discord field, where the Grey Dragon is parked up, where Krabby brings down the small ship that M8 arrived on. As you walk through the city, you see many instances of happy reunions, people just meeting up, hugging, many synths who are just proudly re-garbing their bodies with modifications, paint jobs, clothing even.
Oh.
Wraiths, synths, Terrans, and various other species all getting along despite the conflict that they've been enduring. And as the three bastards climb on board the Grey Dragon in a large transport, shiny red and orange paint job, Garcia emblazoned across the side of it, comes down for M8 to load their new angels into.
Yes! Dreamboat.
It's time to say
the ship
goodbye.
On the side of the ship is there's like a painting, like World War II style, like on the ship.
And then in
the
binary, it says Dreamboat.
No, it says Ronnie Pickering. Just
Ronnie Pickering
In
ate a
loving
real
memory.
dog's breakfast.
Ronnie Pickering gave everything so that these people could escape.
Rip. Rip and slip.
How are you doing, Reese?
All is well, Z. However, the interior needs some attention.
Don't worry about that, Reese. It's just cosmetic. I'll knock out all those dents and we'll see about a new paint job. What do you think about pink, Z?
Oh, yes. No, that sounds brilliant. And don't worry about the mess inside. I will get to cleaning. No one disturb me while I'm cleaning. It's my time. You leave me alone.
Oh, Z as well. I do think, when we had all of those synths in here, some of them must have gone into your room and, well, you saw the kind of mess that they're making, so,
I'm sorry. Trevor, are you smiling right now?
Yeah,
not
he
at all,
is.
Z. I mean,
He is.
I'm just saying, if the shelves have all collapsed, know that, that's not on me, because we did have a lot of guests.
Right.
Always looking
Right.
out for himself.
Good that we are all in such a team spirit right now. Oh no, I feel very strong about this, Trevor. Very good, indeed. I hope I do find all my things intact. Because, what's this? Oh, a key card to your room? Oh, I wonder how that happened. Trevor.
But it was good to meet you here, mate. You, I think you really helped out with Z a lot, because he was drinking every day. And you gave us something to hang on to.
Oh, yeah, nah. Listen here now, young meat. When I met Zafrey, Elektra, when they was a wee jelly, just traveling the wastes with a little modulator and nothing much for arms, not pump boys like this. He was in a similar state. I've seen this before, but a good friend, he taught me, brings you back from the cliff's edge, or pushes someone over it. When there's like a meat skirmish or something.
so perfect.
It's like almost insightful, but also completely lost, isn't it?
Look, he was there, but did it process? No, didn't. There was a kernel of importance, and he's not sure yet what it is, but it's in there.
No,
Now listen here, meat. You take care of this ship, because they've seen quite a bit of your life and then some. Many adventures with that Captain Reese. Dead set. But I'll be off. Bye.
Wait. Hey, mate. Wait. Thank you. Thank you for coming and finding me and helping us back on the path. And, well, you've cleared that path now, and, we'll stick to it. And, well, only one thing left to say, I guess, and that's, Pump Boys!
Pump Boys!
Pump Boys.
Put those arms out, Trevor, and you can join one day. Pump Boys! Yes.
As Z, M8, and Boris all clasp fists once more.
Electricity in
all
the air.
three pumped, big, muscular steel arms flexing.
There we go.
You can hear the faint creaking of all of their individual digits slightly injuring those of the other twos.
Gross.
There we go.
Before they release, and Boris and Z walk up the ramp into the Grey Dragon. Trevor looks about, gives M8 a little polite nod, waves to Bethes, and scurries up the platform as the door closes behind them. And as the 48 synth defectors file onto M8's new transport ship in neat, tidy military lines, walking on board and then turning almost in sync to sit down on the benches down the sides of the ship as Krabby flies in M8's smaller ship, landing it on the transport and taking over the wheel of the much larger vessel. M8 looks back over the troops that they have now rescued and spots a familiar face sitting in the seat directly behind. The Synth, the first friendly face that you met among the Synth army. The video game playing Synth who had nowhere else to go after helping you.
Yeah, dead set. So you decided to join us after all.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna miss out on a lot of gathering daily missions doing this, but you know, I wasn't having the greatest life anyway, so heck, why not try something different?
Dead set. We will see to that.
They're gonna go have a good life now!
They're gonna get together. M8 and
They're
that
free.
droid are gonna go and have robot sex.
Oh, dog's breakfast!
They're gonna go live inside a weird giant seed tower and build a new synth community.
Oh well. Oh well.
Cleo is unconscious for a very long time before she slowly starts hearing a low hum in her ears, sensing a bright artificial light behind her eyelids, feeling pain everywhere, and as her brain comes back awake, she recalls being shot multiple times with blasters, including one final shot to the head. Certainly lethal ordnance. Yet here she is again. When she attempts to move, she realizes tight steel restraints binding her shoulders, wrists, legs, ankles, throat, waist. Although she's partially upright against some sort of bed device. As the world slowly comes more into focus, she can hear the humming of medical machines around, and then the slow, deliberate steps of high-heeled shoes walking into the center of the room. So you're awake then? I don't think you quite realize what it is you almost unleashed on the galaxy, my dear. But never the matter, Robin is back in his cell.
Oh, Robin.
The two of you have cost me quite a lot of money today, Cleo. However, the data we have recovered is more than enough paid for it, I should say. You wouldn't believe the sheer number of mercenaries Robin went through before we finally put him down. He wasn't supposed to get outside the side dampeners after all.
Side dampeners?
Oh, do catch up, Cleo. Yes, Robin has telepathic abilities quite beyond that of, those that you have encountered before, I'm sure.
I'm gonna start looking around.
As Cleo gets her eyes open and looks around, she sees she is in a white, sterile BioLife room. She's strapped to a hospital bed that's been raised up. There are machines all around monitoring her status, and Tamsin stands in the very middle of the room. There are a couple of doctors and orderlies off in a corner examining a screen, but they seem to be paying no mind.
I'm looking for the key card.
You don't see any key cards or security for that matter in this room.
Oh.
Cleo, I think it's time that I showed you something.
Oh?
You see, we have been spending a lot of our time here at BioLife working on a rather specific job. We aim to defeat the constraints of Terran mortality. And, well, we've come very close several times. You yourself are evidence of that, my dear. But Robin, we thought we were onto something there. Maybe it's better if I show you. Look up here. And she makes a quick gesture with one finger, and the lights dim, and a projection screen flickers into the middle of the room between the two of you, and you see a very similar looking BioLife facility, where a young Terran man, rather jauntily dressed, almost skips, dances into the middle of the room, wearing bright colors, hair tied back in a long ponytail, skipping over to a slightly younger looking Tamsin.
Oh, Tamsin. We really must do this more often. I want to examine the fruits of your labor. If that's all the same to you, I've given you a lot of funding and, well, look at me. Here I am in my peak. We really must make progress soon. I don't want to become immortal when I'm an old man. So, come on then. You promised me the tour. Chop, where is it?
Tamsin barely disguises the disgust on her face as she nods to the Terran aristocrat and leads him down a hall. We switch to another camera angle, pointing down at multiple Terran bodies lying on gurneys in the room. Black tendrils growing out of their faces and bodies. As you can see, Robin, these people have been perfectly preserved. However, there are some small side effects. Well, fix them. Surely you have a plan to fix them. Fix them quickly. Well, it is actually rather simple, Robin. You see, what we have discovered is these things, they can form a perfect unity with Terran life and functional immortality. But, darling, it requires both a willing host and a willing seed. That's the trickiest part we've been finding. Many of these hosts have been, less than willing. But, if you really are that keen to see results... Cut to another camera angle. Robin being restrained by multiple burly BioLife mercenaries.
You can't stop me. You will all become family.
Before Robin is knocked unconscious with an energy blade to the skull. And the screen turns off and the lights come back up.
See, Cleo, the thing is, it was, well, a rousing success. Robin integrated rather perfectly with a particular specimen we had. Or so we thought at first. You see, well, we don't believe there's any of Robin left in that.
That's probably for the best.
Well, yes, perhaps. See, the thing is, the thing that now occupies Robin's brain refuses to talk to us. However, it revealed quite a bit to you during your escape attempt.
Yeah, well, I mean, what's to say any of that's even real?
Oh, absolutely, Cleo. He may have been lying to you, however, I suspect not. No, he intends to wait us out and reunite with his so-called family. However, this seems unlikely to mean quite what it seems. You see, although we did find many of these specimens in Wraith space far across the galaxy and harvested them, the one inside Robin was quite the enigma. We found it floating in space, jettisoned somewhere just outside New Terra. And it had acquired unusual tastes for family.
Oh no, we did this.
Well, we didn't
made
do
Robin.
this, but
We built Robin.
helped. We helped.
We fucking helped.
We helped.
And that's where we'll end the episode.
Dang it!
Bloody heck.
Well.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Robin's been a bit bad.
Oh my god. We kind of made but like, oh damn.
It's not on us.
It's not, but it is on us, but it's not on us. But
It's
also
on Harry.
like,
Do you remember that he already knew Cleo's name right at the beginning?
dick.
Oh.
I just went, oh yeah, of course. Everybody knows Cleo. No, they don't. But
That
Robin
is true.
did. Oh no, this is so weird.
but
It's
what is
so
this-
weird because Robin didn't even say, like, I've met you before. Like, why is Robin not talking about it?
And then also, why, if Robin is nothing left in there, I mean, obviously this could be BioLife just not understanding it, but if there's nothing left of Robin in there, does that mean that the seed that we have seen at M8's place of residence, even though they seem like helpful and nice
That they
and
lied?
pure, are they
That they
lying?
lied?
Are they actually all like husked
Are
out
they lying?
as well?
Are they lying?
Are they lying?
Are they
just
lying?
did a little eyebrow raise. I don't know. He's not showing anything though. He's a faceless mask at the moment.
Are they lying?
But
Is Robin?
Like, is this an
are we
enigma?
really
Is this really
friends?
just one person, one seed that's not working? Or is this a seed that's working exactly as intended and the others are keeping a face, like a mirage?
Oh my god! And is Robin?
no.
I'm so caught
Because
up
then that
in
means
like.
M8 and everyone is in danger because they're all just in that seed, like, sanctuary now is like
I have
just
to be-
hanging out in the fucking heart of it.
The part of me that like always wants to pet the dog is kind of like, oh, maybe it's okay. Maybe we can be friends. But then there's another part of me that's like, eh,
We gotta stop.
I don't know
petting
if that's on
dogs.
the menu.
We have
gotta
got to
stop
Seed was
petting
scary
dogs.
when it was a baby, but is it still scary as an adult?
Is it scarier? I don't know.
Well,
Shit. Well,
bloody hell, Dickie. Dang. Nice one. Turtle wearing bastard.
you turtleneck.
Turtle wearing. I'm wearing several turtles.
He likes turtles.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
Oh my glob.
I like
Dang. Okay,
turtles.
well, it seems like you got to do exactly what you've been planning to do, but was there anything that you didn't get to do? Did it go in according to plan? Tell us what it's like behind that filthy screen of yours.
Yeah, turd.
I mean, Cleo getting herself shot the fuck up was kind of like a blessing in disguise.
Did you not
for
see
my
that
storytelling.
coming?
Yeah, how did you not see that?
Well,
How was I
you
not
know.
going to get shot up?
Well, you didn't have to just open the door and like come straight in throwing Robin. You could have done something else.
Okay. Fuck.
Look, Cleo
But it
already
worked,
closed
sort of.
the door and went
Wait,
behind it. Okay, so
let me ask a question as the person who didn't get to do what they wanted to do, which was escape.
okay, what did? Yeah, okay, fair enough. You wanted
and
to
go
escape.
home to my house with my food replicator and my friend
your treats.
Robin, who I
And Jordan.
and Jordan and the tomatoes.
He did
But
tomatoes.
Listen, Dick, was there a reality in which I could have gone further than that?
Oh yeah, I mean, I was, you know,
What the hell?
I was, you know, like imagining like a possibility where both of you somehow get over there, and then you're like fully conscious while Robin starts like just doing scary seed shit, and you would have like a better idea, I
Okay,
guess, of
but
what he was
like,
capable
could we
of
have
as well.
gotten further than that? No, right?
I mean,
Probably not. Not with that many dudes.
It is kind
It's a
of
lot of
more
dudes.
fun if
lot of
Z and
dudes.
Trevor come to your rescue, but you know,
But we would have
it's
had
a
to go a
game,
lot
you know,
further
like,
than that to escape.
if you just kept like having great ideas and rolling really well, I mean, I kind of just have to.
Wow,
let
what
you
a burn.
escape, you know,
Ooh,
like-
ow.
What a burn. If you kept having great ideas and rolled really well.
The thing is you just didn't have any great ideas this time.
This is like the biggest burn a game master can give a player.
Hey,
Well,
the thing
yeah,
is, little
you've
idiot,
done
you
better.
opened the door to 30 armed people. And you're right. You're right.
there
And
was
you know
some
what,
facts there.
listeners? Sometimes you just open the door
Sometimes you open the door.
and the dice speak. And that's
I mean,
why I'm
not gonna
in
lie,
a bag.
I did set you up. I set you up for that.
You did, but like
yeah.
obviously, like I knew there was somebody on the other side of the door, but I also, to be honest, I like had this like in my mind. I was like, I can open the door and just throw Robin in. It'll be okay for me. But it wasn't, because you know what? Bullets are fast in space.
Yeah. Famously,
And on
bullets are
Earth.
quite fast. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
fuck around and find
Well,
out.
I mean, I did allow for that because you did a durability roll. There was a chance that like if you had just like held on, you could have like survived the first couple shots and shut the door.
Okay.
First
that was
couple shots.
Yeah.
that was a possibility.
Well, I'm bad at
But
that.
you get a +5 to that.
Okay,
But,
well,
because you did roll poorly on that one, it was like, well, no,
And had bad
you're gonna
ideas.
just
Don't
take-
forget that you had bad
You're
ideas.
just going to take all this.
Don't forget the part where you had bad thoughts.
if you have a thought that's good,
Yeah.
then maybe. But if you
Maybe
don't
you
have
could have done
any
it.
thoughts that are good, then bye.
Listener, the turtleneck is like venom in the movies. It is growing up.
It's going
Dick's
up
neck
into his.
right now.
It's taking his jaw and it's going up his side. It's touching his sideburns.
Yeah, it's making him stronger.
It's going
Well,
into
heck.
one eye.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to finding that. And heck, Z, Trevor,
Together forever.
Boris getting a lot closer. And oh, man, I say it a lot, but always catching the feels on this on these moments. Saying goodbye to M8, doing a little pump boy. Oh,
That
right in
little
the
M8.
guts.
Dog's breakfast.
Dog's breakfast.
Dead set.
Right when Z needed them again, M8 shows up.
Oh, it's just too
That-
cute. Too cute.
Because I feel like M8's journey with the legacy code the first time around was part of what humanized Z as well, right? Well, not humanized, but like emotionalized.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. No, that whole scene, that whole thing was very important. It was perfectly timed for Z, who was fleeing a tyrannical water stealing empire.
And Z was like a synth,
yeah.
defecting, escaping, learning how
Exactly.
to like paint himself.
Aren't we all very poetic with our storytelling?
Aren't we?
Aren't we?
And you
Joey?
know what? Let's take it to the next level, because what
What is
happened
that?
in this arc? What happened? M8 democratized the legacy code.
Yeah. There we
Because
go.
the real lesson
open source
is that the legacy code doesn't just belong to a few of us, it belongs to us all.
yeah. There we go.
Pump boys!
And now, why is that a bad idea, Dickie? Huh? Why is that
Yeah.
a bad thought?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, there's everything's bad.
Everything's
you know?
bad.
There's nothing,
Damn.
nothing good.
Everything's
There's nothing
bad
good.
and sinful.
I mean, you guys are now on your way to go save
boys.
Cleo. And what happens if you
boys.
save Cleo and also release Robin? You know, like who knows?
Oh boy, we really,
Oh,
you know
I
what?
hadn't even thought about that. So
And the thing is like this whole time I felt like I was scared of Robin, but then like it took no time at all for me to feel so good about it. I was like,
Yeah.
me and Robin are best friends and we're in jail together, but fuck the man and we're gonna get out hand in hand with our pump boys
It's
cards.
that thing of
Well, there's
knowing
the fact
like
as well, like I mean, I think there's some legitimacy to that as well. Legitimacy. Like, I mean, as she did say, like, Robin's refused to talk to us, but he's been talking to Cleo.
My fatal flaw is that I am fully convinced that I can make anybody my little friend. And that might not be true this time, but I am still, like, fully ride or die with Robin.
Look, I mean,
What are my
that
choices?
was a big reveal. That was a big reveal for me too. Heck, okay, so we're gonna have to come back.
Do you think? I mean, Cleo will now know that Robin is the seed, though, won't she? Like we know as players, but I think Cleo probably also knows.
Well, now she does.
Cleo was the one who kicked the seed out, so yeah.
Yeah, Cleo was the only one that was fucking awake.
Yeah, we were all dingused out.
That's still, I think, that's still my favorite episode, I think.
Yeah, Cleo saves the day.
That was it. That was my hero moment. Jumbotron.
Yep. Good ideas that day and good rolls.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It happens.
Actually, yeah. That was like, no matter what the ideas were like, the rolls were too good to allow anything to fail.
Yeah.
I will never forget Dick's fear that whole game.
Oh.
Dog's breakfast.
You look like a dog's breakfast.
And if you want to hear more Dog's Breakfast chat, or Pokemon chat, or food chat in general, it's our ramblings before and after recording these episodes. And sometimes during, you can head over to Patreon to hear our side podcast we call Sidearm. That was really good. That was really good. And that's just the price of one fancy fruit a month. So forgo that fancy apple.
No pomegranates.
Put down that lychee and pick up a Sidearm Patreon subscription for 1 month.
Sign up for the free trial and get them all, then leave.
This is very true, actually. You can do that. You can sign up on the Patreon, get the free trial, get it all, download it, and hoard it to yourself. Sleep with it all around you.
Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out.
Yeah, and come join us on our Discord. Have a chat. Tell us what you like, what you didn't like, what you hated, what you really just thought. Like, what the fuck are these guys doing? Why do I even listen to this shitty podcast? I'm going to get on Discord and give them
ideas and rolling really badly.
The worst.
And if you don't want to join the Discord, but you want to let us know, hit the review button. If you're on Spotify, scroll up to the top. You can hit review on the phone. Or if you're on iTunes anywhere, you know what to do. Do the reviews.
You know
Help us out. Go on the YouTube, like and subscribe there. Help us grow a little bit. Tell your friend's mum, someone else's mum. Tell them about our show.
Your friend's mum's mum.
That's the biggest thing you can do for us is convince another person to join your family.
The family must grow.
The family.
And on top of that, as always, if you want to see more of me for any reason, you can find me on Twitch or at YouTube at dead_toothbrush. And if you want to see Dick stream as well, Dick's been streaming.
Yeah, maybe I'll even still be doing it by the time you listen to this. And that is on Twitch, the Dick Dynamite.
Lovely. Taylor, you got anything coming up?
Yeah. Who knows when this will come out, but I stream all over the place in lots and lots of one-shots and charity games and things like that on Twitch and sometimes YouTube. And if you want to know what they are, the only place in the world where all of them get talked about all at the same time is Twitter. And you can find that on Twitter.
So do it.
Which is at BW Bastards. BASTARDS. On the Bird app.
So do.
We retweet all of our crap. You'll find it.
Bye.
Bye.
Tune in next time for another edge of your seat adventure in space with the Backwater Bastards.
If you enjoy listening, but also have eyes, check out our Instagram, where we post drawings, illustrations, character art from our adventures. Backwater_bastards. Check out our Instagram on Instagram.
Reese. Reese, I have missed your pancakes. These are good. These are very good. I love that you still put these sauces in these little packets for me to just... so satisfying.
I am glad that you are enjoying it, Ze.
Oh, yes. The pancakes. Yeah, the first thing I ate when I got back in here.
Seems like we've got similar grape tastes then. What sauces did you use, though?
Well, let's put the syrup, you know? The syrup on them.
Maybe my ideas are a little bit better than yours then, as it's syrup and a few other sauces mixed together. There we go.
Yeah, I'm doing what Ze does with the sauces. What do you think Cleo will have when we get her back?
Well, we still have to get her first.
Yes. Well, we'll have the replicator hair ready to go. So tell us, Trevor, where the heck are we going? Where is Cleo? And how many people do we need to fight through to get her safe?
Well, I don't know where Cleo is, but we're going to take us to the person that has the best chance of finding out. We're going to go see Margot back on their home world. We're going back to Dias, guys.
Does cowboy music happen now?
Yeah.
Like a...
Yeah. Yeah.
A cowboy scream.
Welcome to the small town of Chinook, where faith runs deep and secrets run deeper. In this new thriller, religion and crime collide when a gruesome murder rocks the isolated Montana community. Everyone is quick to point their fingers at a drug-addicted teenager, but local deputy Ruth Vogel isn't convinced. She suspects connections to a powerful religious group. Enter federal agent V.B. Laureau, who has been investigating a local church for possible criminal activity. The pair form an unlikely partnership to catch the killer, unearthing secrets that leave Ruth torn between her duty to the law, her religious convictions, and her very own family. But something more sinister than murder is afoot, and someone is watching Ruth. Chinook, starring Kelly Marie Tran and Sanaa Lathan. Listen to Chinook wherever you get your podcasts.